And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And a deep 3 from Young. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The shot's good.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Outside Conley. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Capella, screen on Conley. Young, way outside. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to O'Neal. This one for 3. Gobert, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. No good there. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Young against Conley. Here's Reddish. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
From deep, Conley. Bogdanovich against Collins. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Goes up from the top of the key. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
Young can't hit. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. For 3, O'Neal drops in the 3.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
40 seconds left to play in the first. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Back to Young. From downtown, knocks down the triple.
Young.
Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins, defended by Bogdanovich. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And at the end,
Your chance dancer.
and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Now, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. A lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Young with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Conley against Young. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Conley against Young. Conley goes in. The rebound by the Hawks. On the take. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Conley against Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Conley up top, guarded by Young. And here's Bogdanovich. Capella inside, defended by Gobert. Here's Reddish. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Knocked away. And Atlanta has possession. Gobert against Collins. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Bogdanovich. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
So it's Utah now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Right wing. Gobert finds Conley. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Outside Young. From deep. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land. Reddish has got 7.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10.
22.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
32.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside, Ingles. It's deflected. Fast break, here we go. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Wright. Into the lane. The rebound by Oni. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hunter. Inside. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Ingles. The 3. Now Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Knocked loose. It's Ingles with the drive. Can't connect from short range. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Pass to Wright. Outside Hunter. 3-pointer. Okay, the pass to Ingles. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Williams against Clarkson. Left side Gallinari. Pass to Jang. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Here's Oni, pounded by Wright. Gay outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Wright drives it, lays it up and banks it in. Wright's got his first basket.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Second team foul.
Pass to Ingles. Over Hunter. Clock at 6. Here's Honey. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Right side Hunter. Pass to Gallinari. Williams in the post. Right side on him. Here's Gay. Great D that time from Gallinari.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Zhang gets the bucket.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hunter on the wing. Gallinari, the pass to Hunter. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And Clarkson, here we go. And there's the rejection.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgui Zhang.
A line change here for Utah. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Wright from behind the arc. And they'll get another chance from deep three-point range. Gallinari for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
He gets it off. And that's not going to go. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the...
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Atlanta, Gorgui Zhang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Wright in at the point. Now here's Williams. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell drives in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the...
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Quick, loud effective once a teacher. Then, your Jazz Desert.
the sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Allie, thank you. Young attacking. Drives to the hoop.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Utah trailing here. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Tipped.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
There's Young with the three. The shot won't fall. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
From the high post.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Rudy Gobert is so competitive, doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Young from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Young against Conley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mitchell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And now it's just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Jazz have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th team foul.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Capella, screen on Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Young against Conley. And here's Mitchell. Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Young from long range. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Back to Conley. Shoots over Young. Misses off the left iron. Here's Reddish. Checked by Mitchell. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
Mike
That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Reddish. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were...
Greetings, everyone. D.A., take it away. You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Conley against Paul. Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And here's Utah. And here is Conley. Knocked away and taken away by Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Al Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. It's deflected. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you. And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Doubled by Conley. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. And he drives in over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Crowder with the steal. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Utah leading. 1:46 left in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley scanning the floor. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Assisted by.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Pass to Bridges. 1:05 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. Bridges, no one around him. Drains the 19-footer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. For the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal from long range sinks the three-pointer. O'Neal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. With one on the clock, and it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Jazz. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Paul. 3 from the inbound. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Paul fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. He dishes it to Ayton. Hefty move. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges for 3. Sinks the triple. Bridges got his second basket.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. With the drive. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
The line for the Jazz.
And he can't hit the second. Suns leading by 3. Booker looking around. And there's the drive. Goes back up. The kick out to Crowder. Booker trying to free himself up. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Booker.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Mitchell's got 6.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
26 seconds left here in the second. Bridges kicks to Paul. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Ingles passes to Gay. Shoots over Crowder, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 24.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. So Joe Ingles out there. Whiteside is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. And the Jazz with possession here. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Now, here's Shamet. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Ingles. Payne covering, and the basket by Ingles.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Payne looking around. Here's McGee. Takes it off the glass. McGee's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Suns.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Now here's Payne. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered by Shamet. Clarkson outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gay misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Shamet. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 8. Knocked loose. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Payne covering. Whiteside inside. Johnson with the block. Shamet with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Payne can't hit. Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Ingles off the drop. It's blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingles with the ball. It's Gay on the wing. And here's Whiteside. Back to Gay. Over Johnson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson on the wing. Ingles in the corner. Here's the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Now, here's Whiteside. 58 seconds left in the third. That one falls. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Honey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the pass to Whiteside. Passes it to Oni. Rebound by the Suns. Now Shamet. To stop the drought. That's tipped. Tries again. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Booker against Mitchell. Releases, lets it go. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Paul. Gobert knocks it away.
And guys, the shot selection has not been as good in the second half, and I think that's what's really affecting their field goal percentage.
Conley against Paul. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Misses the three. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Poked away and taken away by Paul. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conley against Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the wing jumper offline.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
To Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. The 3 ball. Paul's shot is off. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
.110 left in the 4th quarter. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Now here's Paul. Ayton wide open. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. From deep three-point range, off target.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Paul passes to Ayton. Nifty move. Atlanta with a rebound. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Bogdanovich no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And it's Paul off the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And the defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Collins with a screen on Paul. Young attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bridges misses.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Ball against Young. For 3, Booker. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. Driving in. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Paul. Now Bridges. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 3. And good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Young against Paul. Here's Collins. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 8. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And Atlanta shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Booker with a screen on Young. Paul, the open look. And another basket for Phoenix. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns leading. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Capella, screen on Paul. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Young on the attack. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Will it go? Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Bridges finds Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And he lobs it up. Collins with the rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Capella. Nice move. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Paul against Young. Up top, Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Who poked away, and they recover it. For three, Bridges. They grab their own miss. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Capella against Bridges. Collins outside. Reddish misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Young, here we go. And the shot goes down.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Outside Paul. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Suns on. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Atlanta is shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And that one's good. Young.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Outside Paul. Bridges right side. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. It's Booker on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. The 3. Booker. No luck on that one. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. It's Shamet on the wing. With the drive.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. The sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And the first one at the line is good. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Right, pass to Gallinari. Count it.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Pass to Shamet. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Shamet's got 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the inside. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Wright. And that one drops.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Wright against Payne. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside, Williams. Back to Hunter. Outside, Williams. Hunter against Payne. Hunter, good.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Shamet. There's the drive. Pulls up. It's blocked. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wright. And he lays it up and in. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Wright against Payne. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Team third. Substitution.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Down low. Oh, deflected. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Wright. And there's the drive. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead, leading by just 2.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
That's the second personal foul.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the the glass. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The kick out to Young. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges down low, and a missed layup. The Hawks trailing. Young way outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Collins with a screen on Paul to the paint. The shake. And it's Collins laying it in.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul against Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker for three. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Reddish on the wing. Here's Capella. Pass to Reddish. There's Young with the three.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Up top, Paul, guarded by Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
Paul hits them both.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
There's Young with the three. Kept alive by Atlanta. And he drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Capella. And the layup falls.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Paul with it, and Capella picks him up defensively, and Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with it, clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in that.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Man, good whistle there.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Paul against Young. Elbow shot on the way. Paul's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. There's the triple. They get it back. And they get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. Five to shoot. Fires the three. Collins with the rebound. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Reddish. It's off.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jake Crowder.
The starting lineup.
And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Gobert. 5 on the clock. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Out left to the wing. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Off target with his 3. Atlanta with the ball. Now Reddish. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Young for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Puts it up for Young. Utah with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Reddish. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. O'Neal from long range. That's tipped. Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. From deep. Conley's shot is off. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Collins against O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovich. And good that time.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. He emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, defended by Young, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. And that's an intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Capella inside. Gobert on him. Tries yet again.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Collins kicks to Young. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
To the inside. Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Utah, another three.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From deep three-point range, and so it's Utah. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Jazz leading by 9. Conley surveying the D. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Capella. They get it again. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now, here's Capella. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich finds Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. From deep. The long distance three is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Gobert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. O'Neal with it. Over Reddish. And Utah again with the bucket. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. The pass to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Mitchell looking it over. Back to Gobert. Bogdanovich with the screen. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Drops in the tray. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Collins. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they call him spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Young at the top of the key. Capella back to Young. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Young, he can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Outside Conley. Over Bogdanovich. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Young for 3. Collins, great positioning on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Williams. Dishes to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Williams against Clarkson. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Oni, guarded by Wright, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Okay, that's good.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Gallinari in the corner, down low. Here's Ingles, still looking for his first bucket in this one, and stolen by Wright. He had stolen by Ingles to the paint. Here's Whiteside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 7. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Passes to Williams. Chang with a screen on Clarkson. Atlanta again missing. Utah's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Six on the shot clock. Gay right side. And stolen by Jang. The feed now to Hunter. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. Gay right side. And stolen by Jang. Right outside. He feeds it to Jang to end the cold streak. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Well, off the pick and pop and pick and roll, Zhang's improvement has been dramatic.
Here's Oni, guarded by Wright. Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right, left side. Here's Jang. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Oni. Here's Gay. Another shot. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Right, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Jazz leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Tries it from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's 11 points for Mike Conley. Now Young. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Young's shot is off. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young looking around. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Gobert double teamed. Out to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Kept alive.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And a deep three from Young. Another miss by Young.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Conley. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young inside. Covered by Conley. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's Young from the arc.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Right side, Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Gobert.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Mike Conley.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On its way from Young for 2. Wide open shot is on the money.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And the pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Collins. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. And here's Conley outside. The shot misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Up and over Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Paul with a steal. Tries it from 19. Utah with the rebound. Left side Mitchell. About a minute into this first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Into the lane. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. From deep, Conley. He drops it from range.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Paul with a steal. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Outside for Booker, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Ball against Conley. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Left side Booker. From downtown. Ayton passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to fall.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Conley. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Paul against Mitchell. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Pass to Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
To the middle. And here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Mitchell, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And at the end.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. From 18 feet away. Utah, the rebound. No dice on the putback jam. Now Bridges. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Team foul.
Outside Booker. Go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Now here's Gobert. Basket's good. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
It's Bridges on the wing. Spins. He takes it in. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 3. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This is his shot. Bogdanovic has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Left side, Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And Gobert with a block. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And that one's good from Conley. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Now here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Conley. The crossover. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The fourth pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. Tries the spin move. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. 2 on the clock. Drills it from deep. Paul's got 5.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Ahead. The finish! Booker finds Paul. Over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Not going to go that time. Utah's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Back to Mitchell.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
To the inside. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so it's Utah. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Suns, JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Abdel Nader. And it's Shamet in at the 2 spot. Here's Honey. Here's Whiteside. Oh, McGee with the block. Pass to Shamet. Whiteside against Payne. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Gay inside, covered by Johnson. Pass to Oni. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Utah leading. Gay attacking. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Going inside, Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns.
And he makes both free throws. Utah's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Pass to Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. There's a screen by Whiteside. It's Ingles with the drive. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Payne. He has 6. Here's Shamet. Stolen by Whiteside. Tipped. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gay. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's Utah now. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 13.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
In the third.
Payne drives. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for the Suns.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Clarkson up top, inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson against Gay. Pass to Payne. Ball stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Ingles. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. Mitchell against Booker. Here he goes. Crowder outside. Left side Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Phoenix foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And Phoenix shooting around 41%. Paul against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Bridges outside. That one a little long. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front, up by.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Phoenix foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Suns ball.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 16-point game. Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. Right side, Conley. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Hayden against Gobert. Back to Conley. Lets it fly from 18. Bogdanovic, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 15. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Spins. On the take. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team foul.
Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. From the line. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. 4-3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Bridges outside. Down low. Deflected. Bogdanovic against Paul to the inside. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker.
One focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
Utah's gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far. Pass to Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley. Now Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Launches a three. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Here's Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Booker against Bogdanovich. From deep. And Booker hits from deep.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Collins. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. And it's the Hawks' ball. Capella, the pass to Reddish. And Young, here we go. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing. Got a piece of it. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. He'll push it up 4 on 3. For 3, Booker buries it from 3-point range.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Paul. Young drives in. He gets that one. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Driving in. Bridges shot. Good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from Cam Reddish. No good from Booker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Reddish with the slam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. Drops in the layup for 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Young. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Young against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bridges inside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Young against Paul. Out to the right wing. Reddish the pass to Young. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Reddish. Capella, the pass to Reddish. Moves back up. It's not going to go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball against Young. Bridges outside. Into the lane.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Panthers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. A nice shot by Young.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Young against Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Collins. It's stolen by Reddish. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ball outside. Booker looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here is Paul following the basket by Trae Young. Booker with it. He has 5. Lock at 6. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Capella inside. Ayton's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Suns leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Bridges misses.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the three ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the three ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Bucket is good. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's Young, and he drops it in from the low post.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball against Young. The kick out to Crowder. That three off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. Crowder. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Paul with the steal. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second, and he makes that one.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Capella sets a screen for Young. 23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Collins, a shake, and finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. Shoots the three. A shot. No good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is
21.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Suns leading by 3. Now here's Payne. And here is Shemet. Back to Payne. He feeds it to McGee. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. Johnson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns.
Call timeout. With loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dance team.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Stolen by McGee. Now, here's Shemet. He's guarded by Williams. Now, Shemet. No points in the game yet for him.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. Maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And there's the pass to Jang. Gallinari right side. Back to Jang. To the middle. Hunter kicks to Jang. Clock is at 3. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from three-point range. Payne with it. Wright's there. Payne in the post. Guarded by Wright. Here's Nader. Lets it fly from 18. That shot off the mark. On the wing, Williams. Down low. Here's Wright. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Passes it to Nader. Shamet on the wing from downtown, and he's good on the three ball. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% for three as a rookie.
Gallinari down low. Johnson on him. Wright outside. Back to Jang. Wright finds Jang. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shamet on the wing. Over Williams. Poked loose.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Suns leading by 7. And here is Shamet. He's got 5. Pass to Johnson. Here's Nader. To the inside. Here's McGee. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. The kick out to Wright. Johnson over to help. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hits it from three-point range. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Payne with it, right on him. Pass to Shamet. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Here's Jang. Payne grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Shamet. Over Williams. Phoenix no good that time either. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 4. And come.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Booker dishes to Ayton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Now, here is Young with the drive to tie it up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And it's tied up with that one. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ball outside. Kicks to Ayton. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Paul passes to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! The pass to Reddish. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Baseline J on the way. Good. He hits the jump shot. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Young against Paul. Young inside. And that one, good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running and finished off by Collins.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
Ball against Young. Booker up top. There's the try. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. .102 left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Young against Paul. Over Young. Paul can't get it to go. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Young against Paul. Now Reddish. Back to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Bridges. Guarded closely.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
Young dishes to Collins. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder, and that one falls for Collins.
And in the middle of the first round, there still are some gems. John Collins, one of those guys who went 17th overall back in 2017. A guy with some all-star potential.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. It's really elevated the other guys.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.